What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. First of all, super stoked. I finally reached 100 subscribers. It's actually 105 now. Let's hope I don't lose any after this video. But I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so excited. I loved waking up to that. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I dermaplane my face at home. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to say I'm not licensed to do this. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not legally allowed to do this, but I'm doing it to myself and I trust myself. So with that being said, if you don't trust yourself and you think that it's kind of like too dangerous for you to do on yourself, obviously don't do it. Wait for somebody else to do it on you. But I trust myself and I looked up a lot of the information about dermaplaning and how to do it and the proper ways to do it and all that good stuff, and I do trust myself and I've done it multiple times before, but I've also had it done in a salon. And I will say it's definitely not the most expensive service you can get done, but I personally don't want to spend like $80 to $100 a month getting this done whenever I can just do it at home myself. So quickly, before we get into it, I want to explain what dermaplaning is for those who might not know. I'm gonna look it up just so I have like a perfect definition of it. It says that dermaplaning is a skin treatment that uses an exfoliating blade to skim dead skin cells and hair from your face. It's also called microplaning or blading. Dermaplaning aims to make your skin surface smooth, youthful, and radiant. It's also used to remove peach fuzz, the short, soft hairs on your face. So with that being said, you might be like, why would somebody have this done? Like, what's the point? Like, what are the benefits of it? Because I was kind of the same way. So I'm gonna tell you those quickly too. The benefits of dermaplaning are, it provides deeper product penetration, removes soft facial hair that traps dirt and oils, promotes smoother skin, safe procedure for removing dead skin cells and peach fuzz, reduces the appearance of acne scars, diminishes the look of fine lines, and works on all skin types. Now, with the all skin types, I will say that I've actually been told by an esthetician that if you have like pretty severe acne, that this could cause, you know, pretty bad irritation to it. So if that's the case, I probably would not do this unless, you know, you went to somebody that was legally allowed to do this and knows like all the information about it and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not the girl for that. I just am doing it myself at home because I happen to trust myself. So the main reason that I dermaplane my skin is because I'm all about like my makeup looking way better. So because it gets rid of the peach fuzz on your face, it kind of just allows your makeup to go on a little bit more smoothly, and it doesn't, like, the powders don't get caught in like the little peach fuzz on your cheeks or forehead or anything like that. So I'm all about it. But also it's just really good for your skin. It gets rid of the dead skin. It helps your products penetrate better. So say you are using a mask and you really want like the most out of that product, I would probably do this so you're able to get the most out of that product. So before starting the process, you should cleanse your skin, which I've already done, and I have not moisturized yet because I want to dermaplane my skin first and then moisturize. So obviously dermaplaning your skin can cause some irritation, so afterwards I would definitely want to put like a moisturizer on, an oil, something like that, that's just gonna like lock into your skin and kind of rehydrate it a little bit. So I personally would recommend cleansing your skin and then holding off on any moisturizers or serums until the end. So I've talked a lot in this intro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So really quickly, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using. So I'm using this little dermaplane. I got this off of Amazon in a set of 10. Let me tell you guys, this is pretty extreme. I actually used this yesterday to shape my eyebrows. I used it in my how I did my eyebrows video, and this is how I clean them up. It's actually an eyebrow shaper essentially, so that's pretty much what it's used for, but I'm going to use it for something else. But I really like this one. I used a lot of different little eyebrow shapers, whatever you want to call them, to do this, and honestly, if it were up to me, I would recommend getting one that is pretty thick or long, because the smaller ones like take forever to get your whole face. So I will link everything I'm using down below, especially this, so you guys can check them out. But this is what I'm going to be using. And then I'm just going to use cotton rounds to kind of like wipe the skin, the dead skin it gets off, or the hair, whatever. And then I have a moisturizer to use afterwards. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream with sunscreen in it, SPF 30. I love this stuff. Oh my god, ride or die. Go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pull my hair back. I'm literally out of breath from running up the stairs because I forgot a mirror. Love my life. Alright you guys, so I've got my hair pulled back and I'm gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can kind of see a little bit better what's going on. Right. definitely not the most flattering angle ever, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to do what we gotta do. So I'm just gonna use a little handheld mirror, and I don't think it really matters where you start with the process. Some people start with the forehead, some people start with the cheeks, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna do my whole face regardless. I don't really care where I start. So I'm gonna start going in downward motions. So I'm gonna just start on my cheek because that's where I notice the most peach fuzz. So, and I don't know if you guys can hear that. It kind of sounds just like a scraping noise, and that's just getting all of the hair off. Now I gotta say, be very careful, but really quick, just to prove you guys that this actually works and does something. Do you guys see that hair? I know you do. Holy cow. I haven't done this in a while, so I have a lot to work with, which is good for the video purpose. So I'm just gonna keep going. But like I was saying, just be very careful not to cut yourself, especially if you end up getting these. These are no joke. They're so heavy duty, it's like insane. It's almost the equivalent to what they use in a spa. They use a scalpel. They use a scalpel in a spa, so it's like serious business. And this is pretty much the same thing. It's that sharp. So I'm just going to continue going in downwards motions, making sure I've gotten all the hair in that area. Now, I think you're supposed to go in upwards motions. I personally do both because some areas are really hard to get all the hair if I only go in one motion. So I personally do up and down. That's just me. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's totally fine. I've done this multiple times, so I'm kind of to the point where I'm pretty confident in myself that I will not hurt myself, hopefully. Then again, I've never used this sharp of a blade. It's insane. I'm getting so much hair off, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but definitely there. Oh yeah, you can see it. I just keep wiping it off because I don't want it to like build up and like fall everywhere. How terrible would it be if in the video is when I like effed up? I'm gonna go up to my forehead now. I am honestly like, I kind of jump around when I do it, to be honest. Like areas that I really notice where my makeup kind of like doesn't look as good because of the peach fuzz. That's like the main places I go. Now, be so careful around your eyelashes, eyebrows. You don't want to lose any of those in the process of doing this. Just go very, very slow-handedly so you have more control, obviously. So, as you guys can see, it's pretty easy. Literally just going in downward strokes right now all over my face. Very slow and controlled. And it's doing the job. So I'm going to just continue going all around my face, and hopefully you guys kind of get the hang of it now. I'm gonna still kind of explain what I'm doing if I do anything different. Look at all that peach fuzz, you guys. That is insane. It's so satisfying, and oh my gosh, your skin afterwards feels like a dream. It's so smooth. Whenever I go upwards with this one, it's like almost so sharp that I'm kind of nervous to do that. So I'm gonna try and go downwards as much as I can. And I will say that whenever I do it at home, I pretty much get the exact same result as I would if I were getting it professionally done. And that's kind of why I can't justify spending $80 to $100 to have it done whenever I can literally get the same results on my own. That is just me though. I get pretty close to my hairline because obviously there's like a lot of hair in those areas. Just be like really careful, obviously. But if you lose a little bit of hair, it won't hurt. Man, I really have a lot of peach fuzz right now. That's insane. This is a pretty quick process, to be honest. And I personally like to do it about once a month. Kind of really depends on how quickly your hair grows, especially like the peach fuzz. Definitely not something you want to do like pretty frequently because, as I said, it is kind of like an exfoliating treatment, and your skin does not need to be exfoliated that often, so just be careful about that. It could get like really sensitive and irritated, so I'll just be cautious about how often you do it, but definitely think like 1 to 2 times a month is, I'd say, acceptable. But then again, I am not an esthetician, so there's still a good bit on that side, even though I went over it. So I sometimes go over the same area multiple times. By the way, check it. That is insane. That's all hair and like buildup. Oh my gosh, that's insane. And like I said, I just washed my face, so my skin should be clean. But like I said, it definitely doesn't hurt to go over the same area, maybe like 2 to 3 times if there is still hair there. Might just require a little bit more attention on those areas. I'm thinking I'm getting kind of close to being done. I like to run my hand, like the back of my hand, oh my gosh, it's so smooth, over my face to kind of feel if there are any areas that I missed or just need a little bit more attention. I don't know what it is. This side like really needs it. This side's like not bad at all. It's kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, there's like a big thing of hair just chilling on my face. What the heck? I totally didn't see that. Sorry guys. So as you can see, I've flipped to upward motions just because I feel like I have a little bit more control that way around my hairline. But obviously do whatever is comfortable to you. Alright, my face is feeling like a baby's butt now. That's usually when you know you've got it all pretty much and done a good job at it as well. So, there was just a little hair that round, so I pretty much gotten it all. So what I'm going to do is zoom you guys out and go ahead and apply some moisturizer. So as you can see, my skin is a little irritated. Obviously, that's kind of normal. I mean, I just like scraped it for like 10 minutes, it feels like. So I'm obviously gonna put some moisturizer on. I already showed you guys what I'm using. If you guys haven't tried this stuff, oh my gosh, you're missing out. It's so good. I kind of go a little overboard with it, not gonna lie. But the more the merrier, right? Alright, that is all rubbed in. My skin is glowing. Look at it. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. That's like the main reason I love doing this so much. Like honestly, yes, it's nice to have your products like penetrate better into your skin and getting like better use out of them. But my skin just like feeling this smooth and my makeup looking really good is like honestly what kind of sold it for me. As you guys saw, it's super easy to do. Definitely capable of doing it at home on your own if you feel comfortable. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, it would mean so much if you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!